Hello everybody, and welcome to our first episode of Curse of Strahd. As you can see, we have an amazing cast of people, all familiar faces. You can kind of see Garrett moving around in the darkness. He's there. Our first episode, I can hear myself on Twitch, so there's going to be a little bit of an echo. There, I'm going to mute Twitch. Okay. You recognize Jeremy over there on the bottom left from Grimshade Mountain. You'll recognize Garrett, obviously, from everything else on the channel, basically. You'll recognize Rose from Soldiers of the Lich Queen and some of our one-shots we used to do last year. And then you'll recognize Brittany from last week's Beneath the Tide. And we're going to get right into this, playing Curse of Strahd, the best 5e adventure, in my opinion, and maybe of all D&D, but I am biased. So, because I love vampires and gothic horror. If you don't know what Curse of Strahd is, I'll explain what it is off the book title. Here is the book. It's basically unravel the mysteries of Ravenloft in this dread adventure for the world's greatest role-playing game, which is quite accurate. So, I'm not even going to do announcements this week. Just, hey, we have a podcast. That's really cool. Check it out on iTunes.
Woo!
And I'm going to turn off my phone. No, I'm not, because I might use it for D&D Beyond. We have an extension on the channel that you can see the Curse of Strahd players. I believe I have to change it to Curse of Strahd. We shall see. But without further ado, let's just dive right into the game. How's that sound, everybody?
Super!
Sure.
Because no announcements, we're just going right into this. We're going to introduce the characters first, and then we're going to get into the misty terribleness of Barovia itself. So, 1 second. Sorry, there are no tags advertising the stream. You kind of need tags so people know what you're doing. Oops. It's almost like I just got home. There we go. Cool. Alright. Darkness. As far as the eye can see. If an eye could perceive this darkness. Yeet. The Underdark. The city of Menzo Baranzan. Drow patrol and roam these dark cavernous streets, sat upon spiders as big as wolves. The buildings of this wondrous city carved elegantly with the motif and symbol of great spiders. And although this amazing and dark, beautiful city is built inside a massive network of cavernous tunnels, there are no echoes to speak of. We find ourselves in a temple, a church, and a place of worship for Lolth, the queen of spiders and the demon-webbed pits herself. Drow are gathered here from all walks of life, sat upon these pews carved from the same black stone as the city, and engraved in numerous carvings of spiderwebs and the tenants of Lolth herself. Standing at the front of this drow congregation is Ezraz Ixil, a matron mother of the Dark Seldarine, the pantheon of all drow. She isn't speaking any words, but there are She isn't speaking any words, but there are words being spoken in the common tongue from a human man strapped to a stone table, spiderwebs keeping the figure bound and restrained. Fear etched upon the face and in the eyes of this captive. Kevenas. You find yourself as part of the congregation because, although you worship Belial, or some are led to believe, you still find yourself taking part in tradition, and that tradition is the honoring of Lolth. As Ezraz Ixil brings her dagger down onto the man's chest, blood sprays across the stone table and pours down like crimson waterfalls. The man shakes and gurgles as he falls into death throes, but then he goes still, silent. For a moment, there is silence, and the entirety of this drow congregation hears a great, satisfied sigh, and the body flashes bright for a moment and erupts into a mass of small, baby, newborn spiders that scuttle away to make their home in this city. You blink but a moment, and swear you see some strange mist coming into this church of Lolth, and then you see nothing, you hear nothing but the steady rhythm of your heartbeat. Right? And next, we're going to introduce the next character. The bustling city streets of Stone Sun. Nestled before an ocean of hot desert sand, looming off in the far distance is a great black pyramid. The Great Pyramid of Amin. This is the wealthy district of the city, the Sun District. Loxodons, minotaurs, and a fair amount of human in the Kevenas, jackal-like bipedal humanoids with black flesh, roam around this district in elegant silks and fine clothes. You pass by a rather well-known business known as Ogden's Archaeological Society, overseen by a half-elf known as Ogden Boone, who has garnered quite the reputation throughout the city, and plastered on the door is a small wooden sign that says, "Gone to Ipshire for business." The Sun District is spotless. No sand from the outside ever seems to find its way in, unlike the other districts of the city. This one feels comfortable, at ease, peaceful even. It doesn't even seem to be affected by the immense heat of the continent itself. Almost like it's constantly being cooled by the various silk canopies covering the district, as well as the numerous perfumed pools, bathhouses, and maybe even just a slight hint of magical influence. But you're not here to take part in the wealthy comforts of the city. You're here to speak to the current Pharaoh of Silgar and inquire about a title of nobility through the act of marriage, perhaps? So, as you know, tradition in Silgar is you have to ask the Pharaoh to allow a marriage ceremony to happen. So, making your way towards the Pharaoh's palace, you would know the Pharaoh currently in power is one Emblas Sandstone, a Loxodon who covers himself in intricate jewels and artifacts taken from the various tombs and pyramids of the pharaohs before him. But even he isn't brave enough or foolish enough to venture into the Pyramid of Amin. So shout out to where you guys are going in beneath the tide, eventually. The Kevenas guards with their flaming glaives let you in. No questions asked. They recognize you. They know you. You've been rising up in the political ranks of the city over the last few years, and you can make your way around the city without much interference from the city guard. You find yourself in the sanctuary, a little piece of jungle taken from the tropical islands of Ipshire and displaced here when Emblas took power on Silgar. There's about a mile of jungle placed here, with harmless jungle birds and creatures roaming about, and in the center of this sanctuary is a small lagoon, with a gazebo built on top of it where Emblas sits, with two of his guards fanning him with large palm leaves. Emblas notices you immediately and waves the guards off and motions for you to sit across from him in one of the many garish yet extremely expensive sitting cushions. What business are you inquiring about today, Florian?
Hey, as you may know, Lord Oildrop, him and, well, his daughter and I, we've been courting for a while, and, well, she agreed to marry me. But as is of tradition, I have come to obtain your blessing in this merger.
Yes. He reaches out a heavily ringed hand towards you in the hopes you'd honor him in the way of kissing the rings. Kind of like holds it out to your lips. This giant Loxodon hand.
Yes, of course. And you said you're sitting across on a table, so
Yeah, you guys are on like big sitting cushions.
yeah. Oh,
And
okay.
there's a table that's just covered in like Egyptian-style food and drink.
But it's between me and him.
Yeah, and he's the Loxodon, so he's pretty big.
So do I need to like lean across
Oh
this
yeah.
big
Oh
table?
yeah.
Yeah, sure thing.
All right. Emblis stands roughly 8'2" and is a massive Loxodon. For those who don't know, an elephant humanoid for the uninitiated. He's wearing a garish collection of colored silks ranging from neon greens to banana yellows, which coil around his form into a long flowing gown. He's wearing a large pharaoh-like collar around his neck made of pure gold and studded with the family heirloom jewels of the numerous pharaohs to come before him. An act that a lot of Silgar frowned upon when Emblis ordered his troops to raid the pyramids and resting places of the continent's ancestors. His tusks have been pierced with numerous rings and diamonds, and the tips of the tusks have been encased in pure gold, and those gold tips have also been encrusted with rubies. You get the idea just by looking at him, because this is the first time you've probably ever seen the pharaoh up close and personal. But you know who each other are quite well. Just
All right.
because you've been at social gatherings together, you just haven't had the chance to get up close and personal.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of get the idea just like looking at him this close, that the massive jewels, silks, and the rest of his ensemble that he's wearing would probably be enough to buy the pharaoh's palace itself. Because on Silgar, they don't use gold as currency. It is jewels and artifacts. Either way, he nods and he pulls a letter out from his silks. And he says, "Well, I will give you my blessing if you go and honor me in my stead. I've been given this letter. And I'd rather would not go. I'd rather stay here because, as you know, he is quite lazy and he wants to sit here and just get waited on hand and foot. He's the king. He's a pharaoh. So he just hands you this letter. Says, just take this letter and go in my stead."
Yeah, you betcha.
And it's got a wax seal that's unbroken.
All right. Yeah, sounds good.
And the wax seal looks like... Give me a moment. Oh no, the wax seal should be right here, but it's not. Oh no. It looks like a fucking... I'll just say what it looks like. The wax seal is a raven with what looks like wings just like wrapped around the raven.
All right. Who am I taking this to?
Well, I don't know.
Where am I going?
I don't know either. The person said the letter would tell all, but I can't read.
Well, I can't. Well, I mean, it's a sealed letter, right?
Yeah, you can break the seal.
Not supposed to open it.
I mean, I'm giving it to you.
Unless it's for me.
It was given to me, saying, "Deliver this letter. Take this letter with you to the location. All will be revealed inside the letter. I don't want to go."
Oh, so what location?
I don't know. He said the details were inside the letter.
Okay. Thanks, Chief. He'll take the letter.
All right. You take the letter?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
And he says, "If you do this for me, I promise you the marriage and title of nobility you seek."
Thanks. Yeah, that would be great.
Okay. And you leave the little gazebo?
Yeah. He'll just spin on his heel and rigidly walk out.
Okay. Are you going to read the letter or no?
Yeah. I mean, he'll crack it open once he gets out of there. He's aiming to get out as soon as possible.
Okay. As you get out and you get away from this weird Loxodon, the letter says, "Hail to thee of might and valor. I, a lowly servant of Barovia, send honor to thee. We plead for thy to desperately. We plead for thy. This is hard to read. We plead for thy, for desperately needed assistance. The love of my life, Irina Kolyana, has been afflicted by an evil so deadly that even the good people of our village cannot protect her. She anguishes from her wounds, and I would have her saved from this menace. There is much wealth in this community. I offer all that might be had to thee and thy fellows, if thy shall but answer my desperate plea. Come quickly, for her time is at hand. All that I have shall be thine. Signed, Kolyan Indirovich, Burgomaster.
It didn't say where to go, though, did
It
it?
said Barovia.
Oh, okay. All right.
And as you read the letter,
Yeah. Weird way of writing. Jeez.
a weird mist kind of rolls in, and it swallows you up. And that's the last you perceive of that. The city of Silvery Moon. You find yourself standing in a cemetery nestled by the river Rauvin. Jin. You're standing over the graves of your parents, a bundle of flowers in your hands. Other peoples roam this cemetery, paying honor to their lost loved ones. The cemetery isn't dreary and depressing, but looks like a place of wondrous beauty. Sunlight arcs throughout this landscape and shines brilliantly off the various gravestones. As you place the flowers down on their graves, you notice a figure standing about 20 feet away, staring right into your eyes, and the figure dips behind one of the trees.
What? Did I see that?
You did.
I better go look what that was about, and Jin's gonna go towards where she saw the figure.
Okay. You round the tree and the figure is no longer there, but there's a burn mark on the tree. It kind of looks like a raven with feathers wrapped around it, and it's burned into the tree. As you look at the mark, you feel extremely infatuated with this burn mark. And as you blink, you notice a smooth, rolling mist begin to swirl and coil around you. And then you see nothing. This one I'm so excited for. The sound of laughter, cheering, and murmur is all around you, Ryan, as you sit at a corner table, all by your lonesome, nursing a mug of whichever drink pleases you. You have found yourself in the City of Splendors, Waterdeep, and inside the very reputable Yawning Portal Tavern that is nestled above this massive well, which the name is derived from. You've heard stories of Undermountain, where this well leads, and you've heard the stories of the Mad Mage, Hallister Blackcloak. You overhear tavern-goers placing bets as 3 figures descend down the well on that notorious bucket and pulley system. The one figure looks like a middle-aged man with a pot-belly and a pipe hanging from his lips. Shout out to Melody. The other is a turtle woman dressed in elegant silks. And the final figure looks to be a halfling female with a look of minor dread smeared across her visage. The figures descend downwards and vanish from sight, before you hear one of the tavern patrons announce, 10 gold and I'm not making it back alive. Other voices chime in with their bets, but you're distracted as a man sits down at your table. You know the tables are communal, and you can't really say no, as you have not claimed this spot in the tavern, so you allow this quite haggard-looking individual to sit down with you. He's wearing a long brown fur cloak, presumably made from a brown bear, and he has a hood pulled up over his head, his eyes darting around to the other patrons, but the eyes finally rest on yours. Seek out the one named Madame Eva. Believe her sight. He passes you a tarot card.
Beg your pardon?
And he passes you a tarot card. Doesn't say anything else. With the image of a horse-drawn, barrel-topped wagon. with small, colorful tents and colorfully dressed humans standing around it. He stands up. Yes, just keep it. Remember what I said. Stands up, nods you, takes another nervous glance around the tavern, and exits. As you examine this card, you feel yourself become drowsy, and you fall asleep. A fog rolls around you, and inside the interior of the yawning portal. And finally, you see nothing. And as this fog swallows you all up, you all find yourselves standing on a gravel road, beside 3 other figures you don't recognize. The gathered group seem to be 2 drow, a male and a female, a human-esque looking figure with a faint aura to them, and a human male with a signet ring tied around their neck. As the 4 of you take each other in, we're going to go through each and every one of you to have you describe what your character looks like, and what you're all immediately doing as you find yourselves in a very different landscape than where you were previously, a light fog rolling around in the distance. So first up, we're just going to go in order of the stream layout. Brittany, if you'd please describe what Jin looks like.
Well, Jin is a drow, and she has quite dark obsidian skin. She's about 5'7", about a medium build, about 125 pounds. She has about light lilac eyes, and she is wearing currently chainmail. And under her chainmail, she's wearing a long, high-necked black shirt. On her feet, she's wearing these knee-high leather boots with some silver like embroidery on them, and she's wearing these baggy burgundy-style pants. And currently, she is just kind of looking around and seeing what's going on. Who are these people? Is there anybody she can help around here? Like, she's looking at the other drow and questioning where his loyalties lie.
All right, so the other drow, Jeremy, would you please describe what Kevenas looks like, and what the hell he's doing?
Yes, sir. Kevenas is a shorter man, stands about 5'3". Of course, being drow, he has that dark black skin, almost obsidian-like. The only thing visible on him at this time are his vestments, which are black with a little bit of trim, red trim. And he wears a dark golden belt around his waist with a large crystal attached to it that hangs between his legs. Given where he was at when he disappeared into the mist, Kevenas is standing there staring at everyone with a very large grin on his face.
All right, Ryan.
Okay, so Ryan is a human female. She stands about 5'3", a very lean build. She has shoulder-length dark brown hair that's loosely tied back. She has fair porcelain skin and soft blue eyes. And she is wearing simple leather armor atop a dark purple blouse and black pants, as well as knee-high black leather boots and a black hooded cloak. And she wears a gold chain around her neck. And she appears to be quite young.
I said human male. My apologies. Your backstory confused me a little bit. Okay. Sorry. I don't see gender, apparently. Florian. What does Florian look like, and what is he thinking?
Hey guys. Florian stands with like what you could consider to be like medieval skinny jeans. And he's wearing a very, very loose fitting, long sleeved shirt with frills on the ends. And it comes down really low with like loose strings. But underneath that is like what kind of equates to it's like leather armor, but it's like kind of corset fitting.
Okay.
Yeah, and you see that he has some leather bracers as well on his forearms.
All right.
But he has a light tan, but it's not all over his whole body. Like he doesn't lay out to get the sun. It just like if the sun just comes down on to you. So it's like the tan rests heavier on like just under his eyes, on his forehead, and on the bridge of his nose. Yeah. And he's just sitting there with a kind of relaxed smile and just kind of looking as for how relaxed he is. It seems like he's looking at all of you with a certain intensity, despite carrying himself very relaxed.
Okay. So, what are you guys all doing? There's fog rolling all around you. This gravel road looks like it leads to a village. It's tall houses, dark as tombstones. Nestled among these solemn dwellings are a handful of closed-up shops. Even the tavern is shut up tight. But what do you guys want to do right now? The four of you don't know. You have never seen each other in your life before.
Whoa!
Florian's from another world.
What
They don't know
what
that.
what a trip. What?
Is
I
everyone
just
okay? Is
it's very
everyone all hurt?
I'm fine. It's very
Okay.
cold here. I was just in a desert. This is how is it? I imagine since there's a mist, it's kind of damp as well.
It's very damp. And yeah, it's very chilly.
Man. So hey, name's Florian. Golden Hand, Silver Tongue Florian. They call me. You heard me? No?
I'm the Vanas.
Hey, man, how you doing?
So who brought you here?
Who? The mist. A mist. I opened a letter, and now I'm here. So I mean, yeah. How'd you get here?
Oh, I'm the chosen one. My God sent me here.
You wouldn't, which god would that happen to be? If you wouldn't mind me asking?
The other drow says to you.
I'm sorry, I can't hear.
Okay. All right. Well met, friend. Hi. So yes, everyone, my name's Florian. Golden Hand, Silver Tongue Florian. None of you seem to recognize me. You should have heard my name. Oh well.
I've heard it now, so that's all right, isn't it?
You know, that's perfect. That's just perfect. How about you? What's your name?
Well, my name is Jin. Thanks for asking.
Hey, Jin. How about you?
Ryan.
Ryan. Hey. What brings you here? Like what how is this? This is there's got to be some type of pattern to how this is definitely magical. I can bet. I got bets going right now. Magic.
I was in Waterdeep, and a man gave me a card, and then I woke up
Florian,
here.
you have never heard of Waterdeep.
Huh. Waterdeep, is that a village?
It's the City of Splendors. How could you not have heard of it?
If it was Splendorous, I definitely should have heard of it. So that's if I look up, can I see any stars in the sky?
There are no stars in the sky. It's like dark and overcast and cloudy.
Oh, okay. So I couldn't tell really if I was in a different universe. Okay. All right. Yeah. Gee whiz. Well, that's a mystery for another time. In the now, where are we going? What is this? Wow.
As you're all standing here, a soft whimpering draws your eye toward a pair of children standing in the middle of an otherwise lifeless street. The two children appear to be a girl and a boy. They look like they might be 10 and 7 years old. The girl, who looks like the older one, is wearing this long sort of blue gown with blue knee-high boots and a red kind of cloak that's clasped around her shoulders. The younger boy looks like he's wearing the same kind of bluish kind of garb, but it's lined with fur, little shoes, a hood pulled over, and he's clutching this stuffed little doll with big buttons for eyes.
Oh no, guys, we have to help them. They're just children.
And the little boy is
Come
weeping.
on.
He's just weeping, and the girl looks like she's trying to like make him like, shh, it's okay, it's okay.
What are children doing here? Hey, kids! Why are you by yourselves? It's terrible out. It's cold. You should put some clothes on. I want some clothes on. Does anybody have extra clothes? Hey, kids! What are you doing here?
Are you guys?
Do you need a hug?
Are you guys approaching the kids? They're quite a bit away.
Yes, Jin is for sure. She's fast walking over there.
Okay. After shushing the boy, the girl turns to you and says, there's a monster in our house? And she points to a tall brick row house that has seen better days. Its windows are dark. It has a gated portico on the ground floor, and the rusty gate is slightly ajar. The houses on either side appear abandoned, their windows and doors boarded up.
Oh, can you tell me what the monster looked like?
I don't know what it looks like, but I've heard it's like terrible howls, like, oh, oh.
Oh, that sounds awful. You two must be so scared.
I'm okay, but yeah, he's pretty scared. I'm trying to help him out.
Oh, do you have parents nearby? Where did they go?
Our parents, we think, are trapped in the basement with the monster.
Oh!
But we don't know if that's true or not. We don't know where they are.
Well, why don't you stick with us for now? We can take you to a nice, safe place, right, guys? And Jin's gonna look at the rest of the group, nodding.
What? How do these kids look? Like, I mean, you said that they like. What do they got going on with them?
They look like children. They appear to be children. Flesh and blood. Clothes look like fancy garb, like nobility almost.
Do they? So they don't look like they have been running, and they don't look scuffed up at all.
No.
All right. Yeah, guys. Let's help these little tykes out.
As you guys are sitting there, though, you can you see those mists kind of closing in around you guys and swallowing up the rest of the village almost. And it looks like some of the buildings are disappearing into the mists.
Well, this doesn't seem too good now, does it, guys?
This is so weird. What is this stuff? It's like clouds
it's
on
mist.
the ground. I've never seen anything like it.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty scary.
Is it often? Does this happen?
It happens all the time. We're all used to it.
Wow, it's freaking me out, man.
Yeah, it's advised you don't get caught in the mist. Bad
All
things happen to those lost in the mist.
All right. Well, lead away, kids.
Can you guys go first? You look like you're much stronger.
He's just looking at all of everyone.
The mist is closing in, and the houses that are beside this house are starting to vanish in the mist as well.
We'll look at everybody and tell them, looks like we might want to move, and unless you want to get swallowed by this mist like everything else, and start moving.
Is mist usually dangerous?
And it's coming from all sides.
The mist itself usually not, but what's inside of it, never know.
Yeah, all right. Go on ahead, guys. Florian will just hang back, kind of giving a side glance at the kids.
They're not going first. They said, "Can you guys
Right.
go first? You guys look strong. You have weapons. We don't."
Okay, I'll go first. It's okay, guys. You can count on me. And Jin's going to walk over to one, and she's going to put her hand out for one of the kids to grab to hold on to.
The little boy grabs onto your hand. Okay.
And Jin's going to start walking forward.
Sounds good.
We'll follow, I guess. I will.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand behind and give the kid a little nudge every time he starts to lag behind her.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll follow as well.
Okay. The girl kind of takes up the rear. And you guys are entering the house?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't want to be outside.
Fair enough. Okay. Give me 1 second. This is D&D Beyond decides to load quite slowly. Okay. You guys enter the doorway of the house. Well, you don't really enter the house yet. A wrought iron gate with hinges. You see a wrought iron gate with, you know what, actually? Give me 1 sec. To make this easier for everybody. Nah, that'll be too difficult to do. Yeah, so you see a wrought iron gate with hinges on one side, and a lock on the other side fills this stone portico, like a porch. The gate definitely appears unlocked, like I said, and it's hanging ajar a little bit. Oil lamps hang from the portico ceiling by chains, and it is flanking a set of oaken doors that open into what you would assume might be a grand foyer based on what this house looks like. But yes, that is what you see, my friends. A front door leading in. You're basically under this porch now. There's a hanging lantern just swaying in a breeze, and the mist just swallows up everything. And you guys can see the mist sort of creeping towards the porch a little bit.
Jin's going to open that door and continue inside.
All right. You guys watch as she enters the house. The boy that's holding her hand disappears, and so does the girl.
Where did you go, little boy?
And the mist is still coming, just.
Too perfect, man. They were too perfect.
Oh, but how could we not help them, guys?
Let's step inside. Everyone inside.
He'll poke his head and be like, hello?
No answer. It's just a grand foyer. Hanging on the south wall of the foyer as you peek in is a shield emblazoned with a coat of arms. The coat of arms is a stylized golden windmill on a red field. This shield is also flanked by framed portraits of stony-faced aristocrats. Mahogany-framed double doors leading from the foyer are directly in front of you about 15 feet and are set with panes of stained glass.
Oh, it looks so pretty in here, though, guys. Like, I know the mist is, like, so bad, but, like, isn't it nice in here?
I think we've been duped, guys. Can we leave?
I mean, you're free to go in the mist if you want.
He'll check the door.
Okay. Like which door?
Does
The door that's
The
directly
door we
behind
just
you?
came into.
It's still wide open.
Oh, okay.
But the mist is coming up the stairs, like swirling up the stairs, and it's stopping in front of the doors. It's not coming into the house.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Huh.
Yeah.
You guys, I believe you guys should take the lead. I am completely unfamiliar with this type
will
of thing.
say on this floor, it looks like the ceilings are about 10 feet high. And it looks like none of the rooms on this house, like this room at least, is not lit. Like there are no light sources to speak of.
So it's just dark?
And sunlight's not able to penetrate through the window because, like I said, it's overcast and there's a lot of mist going on around inside. So it's dark. It's kind of like what the inside of a house looks like with no lights on during a thunderstorm in like the mid-afternoon, kind of like that gray darkness. That's what it looks like that gray, dim darkness.
Okay, well,
The drow are
Kevenas
fine.
will go ahead and cast dancing lights. Get some lights going on in here.
And these dancing lights start blinking around you and kind of like illuminating this foyer. And like I said, the set of double doors, mahogany with stained glass panes in them.
Alright, and I'm going to walk up and open the double doors and send my lights in first.
Oh wow. You have a talent for the arcane, huh?
It's just a little thing I can play with every now and then. And I'll make them form into one ball and back out into four. And
cool.
Guys, check it out. Kevenas has tricks.
I have those tricks too, but he did them first.
So, with your dancing lights, you see a wide hall that looks like it runs the width of the house. There's a black marble fireplace on the far western wall to your left, and a sweeping red marble staircase directly at the other end. Mounted on the wall above the fireplace is a long sword with a windmill cameo worked into the hilt. The wood-paneled walls are ornately sculpted with images of vines, flowers, nymphs, and satyrs. This decorative paneling follows the staircase as it circles upward towards the second floor. And you can kind of see... Well, are you standing you're not standing in this room, right? You're just sending your lights through the room?
Yeah, I'm just standing right at the doorway and I've sent my lights in.
So, from the doorway, about 15 feet in front of you, you see a door. 5 feet beside that, you see another door. And then 5 feet immediately to the right of that door, going up about 5 feet, you see another door around a corner. And then beside that door, to the side of it, is another door. Next week, we'll have Roll20 with this map, so it's easier for you guys to get an idea of what you're looking at. No tokens or anything, just so you guys can get an idea of what you're in. I got home really late. So yeah, it's basically it's a foyer. It's about 5, 10, 15, 20, so 25 feet in width and 15 feet in height, like lengthwise and width. And yeah, there's a staircase that looks like it's leading up to the second floor of this place. But there are numerous doors around, from what you can see from this little doorway.
Hello? Hello?
No answer.
So, who wants to see what's behind door number 2?
You hear a
the
loud crash of thunder from outside, and
Didn't
lightning
the,
illuminates the room. Just
yeah. Didn't the children say that parents are in the basement?
that's what they said.
Well, they didn't say if they were alive or not, I guess, thinking back to that.
Well, if we were gonna go somewhere, I imagine that would be the quickest way through here, yeah?
Yeah, probably.
All right.
You guys
So-
are all still in the foyer.
Yeah.
You haven't stepped into the main hall yet.
Okay, I guess since I'm already in the doorway, I'll start down the hallway.
All right, as you step into the main hall, you see that there's another door that you didn't see from where you were standing, and this one is about 5 feet immediately on your right.
If they're in the basement, I guess we're looking for some stairs down, right?
You do not see any stairs down in this room, just a staircase going up.
Okay. I'm gonna slowly crack open the door and peek through.
To the right.
Yes, immediate the first door I come to.
This, you see an oak paneled, and you're a drow, so you have dark vision. So you're not having any issues seeing in here. You and Jin don't even need the light. You're almost using the light as a courtesy for your friends. Does Florian have dark vision? I don't remember if what you're playing has dark vision.
60 feet, yeah.
Cool. You, Jin, and Kevenas are fine in this house. The only one who's struggling a bit is the human. All right, cool. So as you peek in this room a little, Kevenas, you see an oak paneled room that looks like a hunter's den. There's a fireplace on the far right wall, and mounted above the fireplace is a stag's head, and positioned around the outskirts of this room are 3 stuffed wolves. 2 padded chairs draped in animal furs face the hearth, with an oak table between them supporting a cask of wine, 2 carved wooden goblets, a pipe rack, and a candelabrum. Excuse me. A chandelier hangs above a cloth-covered table surrounded by 4 chairs. On the westernmost wall near that table, there's the western cabinet is there, or eastern cabinet. Sorry, my directions are all crazy. And it looks locked. And you can see another cabinet to your left. That's the northern cabinet, and it appears unlocked and open a little bit.
But nothing moving or anything.
No, nothing moving. Just some cabinets, a fireplace that again isn't lit. Like nothing in this house has been lit, and and 3 stuffed wolves.
I'll just push the door on open and tell them
It creaks loudly.
no stairs here.
You guys all hear the door creak open. Just
I say no stairs here. Kind of stand in the doorway trying to let somebody else get in front of me.
Sure. What's everybody else doing? There's still the main hall. You guys are still standing. You're all still standing in the main hall, but Kevenas has opened this door immediately to the right of the entrance door. What does everybody else want to do?
Where did you say that sword over the fireplace was hanging? Where's that fireplace?
Give me 1 second. I got a way to circumvent what's going on right now. Make this easier for everybody involved right now.
It's TPK.
Yeah, TPK. We're just gonna kill everybody. Bear with me, everyone. There's only 2 people in chat, so it's fine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Whatever. I'm having fun playing Curse of Strahd. That's all that matters, right? Come on. I'm gonna send this to you guys on Zoom real quick. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. And if this decides to load. So how's everybody doing? How's Curse of Strahd?
Everybody, come on. Hey.
Are you talking to us, everybody?
Yeah, I was talking to you. I was talking to you guys.
Oh.
Well, I'm having fun.
You know, I'm also having fun. Waiting for that TPK.
Yeah, you are.
I think all of us are kind of tiptoeing because this is called Death House.
But you don't know it's called Death House.
Right, but I mean, even if we didn't know it was called Death House, this is a very strange circumstance. So our characters,
Of course, of course.
In character means like we are going right now. We're going. What the fuck? What's going on?
Yeah.
And like we're all very uneasy about going and taking the lead or doing anything.
And Jin already messed up taking leads, so
Yeah, like two kids are just like, oh, save our parents from the basement, and then we enter the house and they just yeet out of existence. Like, you know,
Oh no, my computer froze.
that's a little sus.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my god.
hey Rose, nice class.
It's my +1 pint of groveling.
Oh my god.
What's going on, Justin?
Why can't I send? Can I not send pictures in Zoom?
You can send them through Discord if you want.
Yeah.
Just yeet it in our group chat. Yes.
It's just everything is just going real slow for some reason. This will be sorted out next time on Roll20 because this is ridiculous.
Hey, we're kind of managing. That's an accomplishment.
Kind of.
Overbearing optimism.
Oh my god. Sorry, should not be taking this long to work with Discord. Just nothing is loading right now. Everything's at a standstill.
All right, so we'll just keep going then.
Yeah, you guys like keep
do
role
this
playing
stuff
and
later.
stuff while I get this sorted.
No, I mean like,
Next to you.
we could just go through it. I mean, right?
There we go. Sent. It should have popped up any moment now. I'm gonna just do this once. I'm not doing this again. Just to get an idea of like what the layout is, if it ever sends. But yeah. While that loads, you guys see. Yeah. So did that send on Discord? It did not. Okay, never mind. The sword that was above the fireplace that you're talking about is in the previous room in the hall that you're standing in right now where that staircase is. It's the western wall where the sword is hanging above the fireplace.
Jin's going to go walk over to it and like grasp the handle of it.
Okay. It comes free if you want to pull it off.
This is a beautiful weapon. Don't you guys think so too? And she's like showing it off to the group.
Does it look beautiful?
It's a long sword that had a windmill carved into the hilt.
So it's like a wood hilt. It's got
That's about it. It just looks
okay.
like, it looks like just a normal longsword with a windmill carved into it.
Yeah, looks that looks really great. I think that looks good on you.
The windmill's such a nice touch. Normally people don't do that.
What's a windmill?
Do you not know anything?
I'm from a little place. You don't tell me you haven't heard of it. Silger, right?
Ryan, you've heard of the word Silger before, but not for a place, but of a goldfish.
Silka, you mean the fish?
No, it's a continent.
No, it's a
The
fish.
it's like a sandy continent, desert. Yeah.
Did you hit your head when coming through the mist?
That's some hard mist. No, I opened a letter and opened my eyes and I was here. You sure you haven't heard of a place called Stone Sun?
No?
No? All right. Yeah, nice sword.
Ryan's just going to turn to the other two and just be like, is this guy for real?
So what's everybody doing? I sent the map in Discord, basically what you guys can see right now.
Yeah, did we go, when we entered the front and there's that staircase, did we go left or right?
You went immediately to the right.
Okay.
To where like that room is where the 3 stuffed wolves are. That's the room that Kevenas like opened the door, but nobody went into that room yet.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all right. Let's go into this. I'm just gonna check this stuff out. All right. I'm gonna go in here. Yeah.
Into like the wolf room, the stuffed wolf room.
Yep.
Looks like it might have been a hunter's like den. Yeah. You see 2 cabinets standing against the walls. The east cabinet looks like it has a lock on it, and the northern cabinet appears unlocked.
Or the other way around, you mean,
That's
correct?
what it says on the book.
Oh, okay. The one.
Well, let me see what the actual book says.
The one to the west on the image looks like it's the open one. The one to the north looks like it's the locked one.
Okay, let me see what book is the actual book. So I know there's some issues. I know with the porting.
Either way, Florian's just gonna walk over to the open cabinet and just kind of kick it open, like kick one of the doors open with his foot.
I like that. Interesting. All right, yeah, you're gonna kick the open one open.
Yeah.
Kick the unlocked one open. Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
You kick it open, and all you see inside is a small box containing a deck of playing cards and an assortment of wine glasses.
Huh. Nice. And he'll go in, grab the cards and a wine glass.
Sure. It's a really dusty wine glass. And there's a box of
He'll wipe it out.
Yeah.
He'll wipe it out, lick his finger, and run it along the top.
Sure.
See what kind of note it plays.
None.
Oh, this is pretty shitty. And he'll just throw it on the ground for it to shatter.
Shatters.
Jin's going to run into the room after hearing that. Are you okay with the sword like this?
Yeah.
Jin, you can now add a longsword to your equipment.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks. Yeah, just checking out this room.
I'm sorry. I heard the noise. I just wanted to make sure you're okay. You know.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks.
Okay.
Hey, Ryan?
Yes.
Hey,
Hi.
wanna come in here? There's a door here I couldn't open. It's like a little cabinet.
Okay. Ryan will go in.
Okay. He points you towards the other cabinet where there's a lock on it that is currently locked.
Ryan's just gonna pat herself down, be like, I don't have the key.
All right, cool. And he'll just kick that one.
You're gonna kick the lock?
Yep.
Nothing happens.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, all right. Moving on, I guess.
Sure. All right. Cool. All right.
He'll have a look around. Does he see anything?
Like in the room that you're in?
Yeah.
Just what I said. 2 padded chairs that are draped in animal furs that are facing the hearth. An oak table between them, supporting a cask of wine, 2 carved wooden goblets, a pipe rack, and a candelabrum, and the chandelier hanging above a cloth-covered table surrounded by 4 chairs. And then the 3 stuffed wolves.
Yeah, he'll go over to the table and just kind of look at everything in that area.
Looks exactly like I described.
Great. He'll go over to the fireplace and look at everything in that area.
Exactly like I described.
Excellent. He's going to go out of the room.
Okay. Sure. You're now back in the main hall, and you can see all those doors.
Kind of see, like, looks like another hallway going off the top there. Go peek my head around that corner.
Okay, so you're like moving out of this mess room.
The north?
To go to the north?
Yes.
Okay. As soon as you wander on over there, what's everybody else doing?
How many other doors are there that we have not looked at?
You can see 4 doors.
4
and then the
doors.
staircase going up, yeah. There's the 2 doors immediately across from the room that you guys are in right now, which had the wolves in it. Then there's a kind of door that is up 5 feet away from those doors, around a corner. Basically, yeah. And there's a door immediately beside the one that's down a semi-hallway.
I'm going to go to that one. And
Which one?
the one immediately down the hallway?
Well, there's 2. There's one immediately down the hallway straight ahead, and there's one down that hallway to the right of that one.
The straight ahead one.
The straight ahead one? Okay. So you're going with Kevenas to that door then?
Yeah.
Okay, what's Florian and Jin doing?
Jin is currently following the small child because she does not want to see another child randomly evaporate into the mist.
Oh, yeah. Ryan, okay. All right, Florian, what are you up to, buddy?
He's just gonna follow. He's not gonna lead the way, but he'll follow where everyone else goes.
All right, so you guys head towards that door, and are you gonna open it?
Yeah.
It opens with a creak as well, and it looks like it's a dining room. I closed the map. You know what? I'm just gonna have to book out. Looks like a dining room, as I said. Bear with me, because I have to get to the book now. Because books don't need load times. Alright, so that room, yeah, appears to be a dining room. The centerpiece looks like it's a wood dining table. And a carved mahogany table surrounded by 8 high-backed chairs with sculpted armrests and cushioned seats. A crystal chandelier hangs above the table, which is covered with resplendent silverware and crystalware polished into a dazzling shine. Mounted above a marble fireplace is a mahogany-framed painting of an alpine vale. The wall paneling is carved with elegant images of deer among the trees. And red silk drapes cover the windows, and a tapestry depicting hunting dogs and horse-mounted aristocrats chasing after a wolf hangs from an iron rod bolted to the south wall. And that is what you guys see with what looks like 3 doors. Immediately in front of you on the other side of the table. But as you look through the doors, they kind of have window panes on them, and those window panes look they're looking directly outside, and you just see mist and nothing else.
Hmm.
Well, the paintings are gorgeous in here, all things considered, aren't they?
Yeah.
Justin, how dark is it in here? Can I see without dark vision, or am I blind as hell?
You can see. It's just really dark.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Ryan's like, yeah, beautiful.
Florian's just gonna go around kicking stuff. See if it does anything. He's just gonna go around and kick everything.
Nope.
Okay.
You kick and nothing happens.
All right, and now he's just gonna start opening doors.
Those doors are just you saw them. They lead directly outside.
Excellent. He'll keep opening.
But there is a door to the south.
Okay.
Of this room, which you just assume, obviously, that it's just another door that leads into the mess hall, just another entrance into this dining room.
Okay, he'll open that one.
Back into the mess hall. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, he'll just leave it open.
Okay. Yep.
Excellent.
Only
open doors. A whole lot of exits. That's all we want here.
Yeah. Like I said, the walls are covered in those elegant images of deer among the trees. Red silk drapes cover the windows. Oh, those are windows, not doors. My apologies.
Okay.
Yeah. And a tapestry with hunting dogs with people riding horses chasing a wolf.
He'll try taking the tapestry down.
Oh, don't ruin it. It's so nice.
As he's taking the tapestry down, you guys watch as the silverware tarnishes, the crystal cracks, the portraits all fade, and the tapestry begins to rot.
And the other shoe just fell, guys.
What did you do? What did I tell you? I told you.
This place is very suspicious.
Yeah, knew something was bad. Anything going on with this stuff? Anything? Did
Nope.
Pulling that thing down reveal anything?
Nope.
Okay. All right.
Is the sword that Jin has tarnishing or anything, or is it fine?
It's fine. Yeah, dining room. There's a fireplace. There's some windows. There's tapestries. Well, there's no more tapestries, but there's windows. There's the fireplace. There's a giant dining room table. But that's about it in here.
All right. I personally would like to get out of this house as soon as possible, so I feel we need to think logically here. Where in an aristocratic house would a basement be? Would it be attached to the dining room? I don't think so. Anyone else have any other ideas?
No, I just thought we were looking for the stairs. Can I start picking my fingernails?
All right. Hey guys. I saw that there was another set of double doors, so might as well go check that out.
There's not another set of double doors. Those are the doors you came through.
Oh, and then okay. So what was the thing to the left when we entered? That was where
That's the fireplace.
Okay, that was where the thing was. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So there's a staircase. There's another door beside the door you just opened in the kitchen, and then the door you entered to go into the dining room. There's a door beside that one that hasn't been opened yet. So realistically, there's 2 doors in this room that you guys haven't gone through yet, and then the staircase.
Yeah, Florian's just gonna open both those doors.
Cool. Which one you want to open? Which one are you opening first?
The closest one.
So the one. Are you going to go out to the door you just opened, or the door you guys opened to get into here?
Huh?
Which door are you going through?
I was just opening the doors.
Yeah,
I thought you said they were closed doors.
Yeah, no, there's 2 doors in the kitchen. You opened up one door to get into the dining room, and then you opened a door to look out of it in the dining room. Which one of those doors are you going to go through?
I'll go through the one we haven't passed through yet.
Okay, so immediately to your when you come out, immediately on your left is a closed door. Yeah.
Okay.
And you're gonna open
Opening
that
it.
one? Okay.
Yep.
You open it up, and it looks like it's a small closet. It has several black cloaks hanging from hooks on the wall, and a top hat sits on a high shelf.
He's gonna take the cloaks because he's cold as fuck.
Okay.
He's gonna wring it out, inspect it.
This is dusty.
Dust it off. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he's seen a top hat before, but he'll go and look at that, kind of question what's going on with it.
You can definitely tell it's a hat, but it's really
okay.
tall.
Hey guys, I found some stuff over here.
Is it any good?
I don't know.
The cloaks
couple
and
cloaks.
Hat, yeah, they
couple
smell
cloaks.
heavily musty.
Nice little top hat. Strange smell. I haven't smelled before though.
I'm gonna take a whiff in the closet.
Musty. Just like old.
A desert person would not know what must smells like.
Would I relate that smell to the smell of a basement?
No.
No. Okay.
All right. So looking around inside that closet doesn't reveal anything.
Just a closet for cloaks.
Okay, excellent. He's got his cloak. He's gonna go back around and check out the southern or the
door beside the door that you guys used to open up to go into the dining room.
I guess, yeah.
Okay, that door's like 5 feet to your right, down that little like hall.
Yeah, we'll do that there.
Okay. You open the door and you see a kitchen. It's tidy with dishware, cookware, and utensils neatly placed on shelves. There's a work table that has a cutting board and rolling pin on top of it. A stone dome-shaped oven stands near the east wall. There's a bent iron stovepipe connected to the hole in the ceiling. Behind... yeah. And you can also see what looks like to be another little door to the left of the stove. Yeah, there's a door to the left of the stove. And then, yeah.
Hey guys, check it out. Another room.
And it looks like it was a dumbwaiter, but you don't know none of you will know what some of you might know what a dumbwaiter is. But you guys can see in the southwest corner of the kitchen, a dumbwaiter, a 2-foot wide stone shaft containing a wooden elevator box.
I'm gonna go up to the dumbwaiter.
Okay.
Can I get it to go down any further, or is this the final stop on the dumbwaiter?
Let me check. It looks like that this is the final stop going down for the dumbwaiter. The dumbwaiter looks like it can only go up.
Right.
You see that it's attached to a simple rope and pulley mechanism that must be operated manually. Next to the wall of the dumbwaiter is a tiny brass bell attached by wires to 2 buttons down. Like you kind of see wires running up and down. And the box is, like I said, it's like 2 feet wide. None of you could fit inside.
Well, I'm gonna go while they're examining that. Then I'm gonna go peek through that other door.
Okay. It's just a pantry. There's food in the pantry.
Turn around and tell them. It's just a pantry. No stairs.
But is there food in the pantry?
Yeah.
Oh, does anyone care for a snack while we're here? I'll make us all something.
Yeah, I could go for a munch. Yeah, let's do it.
I wouldn't trust the food here. Considering
Let's give it a shot.
Oh, what's the
grab a
worst that
few
could
handfuls
happen?
of it and bring it out.
All right, you find some loaves of bread and some hard cheeses, and maybe a half, like an uncooked, like a full uncooked pheasant.
Well, I haven't cooked pheasant before, but we can sure try, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, bother, we need to turn the stove on first. Is there any wood or anything around?
Nope.
Well, would anybody care for some bread and cheese cut up? That's something at least.
Yeah, I'll take some.
Okay, so Jin's going to rummage around in the kitchen and find a knife to start slicing up the cheese slices and putting them.
I'll sneak a piece and stick it in my bag for now.
All right, so who's all eating this?
Well, Jin is.
Florian definitely has some. Yeah.
Okay.
not Ryan.
It's just bland. Bland and stale.
Yep, that's not great.
Well, it's not good, but it's not horrible.
So, what hasn't been looked at yet?
The staircase going up.
Ugh, want to go down.
Yeah.
So there's nothing else in the room.
Nope.
There's no other doors.
Nope.
Nothing.
Nope.
All right, time to look around some more. So, would it have looked like we have opened every door on the first floor and looked through everything and nowhere goes down?
Nowhere goes down. You've looked through every open door, or you've opened
All
every
right.
door.
What if we go over to that dumbwaiter, pull the box up, and then look down where the dumbwaiter used to be?
Well, the dumbwaiter's in there.
Right. So you pull it,
Oh yeah.
get the dumbwaiter out of the way, and then look down.
You see flat surface where the dumbwaiter sits.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Cool. All right. Looks like we gotta go up to go down, maybe?
Yeah, I was thinking, do you think maybe the kids don't know the difference between a basement and an attic?
Hey,
And they are kids.
You know what? This sounds great. And he's just gonna go up the stairs.
Okay. What's the marching order then? Obviously, Florian's in the front.
Yep.
Who's directly behind Florian?
Ryan will be.
Follow.
Ryan.
Yeah.
Who's behind Ryan?
Devonis.
Okay. And
Yes,
Jin.
Jin's at the back.
Perfect.
Whoever's
So-
in the-
You guys make up this. You guys head up the staircase towards the second floor. It looks like it's going to take about a couple minutes to get up there. It is a large, winding staircase. So, what are you guys doing while you're walking up the staircase? Great.
So, Florian, you've never heard of
no,
Waterdeep? Have you
Nope.
never heard of the
What is
Sword
that?
Coast?
Coast? No.
Yes, it's a coast. It's the coast that Waterdeep is in.
There are a lot of swords in it? Why do they call it the Sword Coast?
I don't know why it's called the Sword Coast, but you've never heard of it before.
No, sorry.
How far away did you come from that you had never heard of the Sword Coast or Waterdeep?
You tell me. This is all, it's magic. Magic, baby. And he'll just pick up the pace and keep going up the
Sure.
stairs.
So follow.
Okay. What about the other two?
Jin's going to mention to Kevenas. So, you never mentioned before, which god was it that you were following? Not that I'll judge
well-
you any differently. I'm curious to know.
Well, Lolith is, yeah, everywhere. So yeah, and kind of just kind of smile when I say it and keep walking.
Okay.
Okay, good to know.
So as you guys get to the top of the staircase, unlit oil lamps are mounted on the walls of this elegant hall, hanging above a mantelpiece. This mantelpiece is, surprise, above another fireplace. And above the mantelpiece is a wood-framed portrait of two parents, dark black hair and elegant clothes, standing there with two smiling children. And those look like the children you guys met outside. Standing with them. Cradled in the father's arms is a swaddled baby. And the mother's looking at the baby with a hint of scorn, almost. Like, she's not too happy with that baby. Standing suits of armor flank wooden doors on the east and west walls. Each suit of armor clutches a spear and has a visored helm shaped like a wolf's head. The doors are carved with dancing youths. The red marble staircase that started on the first floor continues to spiral upward more. A cold draft can be felt coming down the steps. And there are doors. There are exactly a set of double doors. As you come up the stairs, there's a set of double doors on your right, about 10 feet ahead, in between two armored knights, or armored plates of armor, sorry. And across the hall, from those doors, about 15 feet, immediately to your left, would be another set of double doors. Also set in between two suits of armor with those wolf heads.
I'm gonna knock on one of the suits of armors and tell everybody this guy kind of has a thing for wolves, doesn't he?
You knock on the suit of armor, clang, 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 nothing.
Florian's gonna go over with his little sword and just slash at the painting.
The painting slashes and nothing happens.
Why did you do that again? This is the second time you've ruined art in this place. Oh my.
Magic, baby.
We are guests in this house, even though we don't know whose place it is. We should treat it as such.
Says the person that took the sword.
But I didn't destroy the sword, did I? I'll give it back.
Will you?
You know, this is such a nice suit of armor here. She's gonna totally evade the question.
Oh,
yeah, Florian's gonna go and kick over the other suit of armor.
Cool. My apologies. As you guys were coming up the staircase, immediately to the right of the staircase, still like on part of the staircase, is a single door. My apologies.
Yeah, Florian will open that.
Okay. An undecorated bedroom contains a pair of beds with straw. Looks like mattresses stuffed with straw. You can kind of see the straw spilling out of the mattresses. At the foot of each bed looks like an open footlocker that appears empty. And you see where you can, you come from a place of wealth, and you've seen servants before they were abolished on Stilgar.
Yeah.
And servant-looking uniforms hang from hooks in an open closet.
So there's nothing?
It looks like a servant quarters, where two servants would sleep. But as you look in, you can kind of see the dumbwaiter. The dumbwaiter would get pulled up into here.
Well, hey, Kevenas.
Yes, sir.
You're pretty small, right?
Kinda.
How tall
Wanna
is he?
hop in?
How tall is he?
He's
He
5'3".
wouldn't fit.
How big is it?
2 feet wide, same as downstairs.
Yeah,
You get the
alright.
idea only a small creature could get into the...
Yeah, alright.
Yeah.
Give me just a moment.
I'm gonna step into the room and try to figure out what he's thinking.
Yeah. He's gonna pull up the dumbwaiter.
It comes up.
And then he's gonna touch it.
Okay.
And cast light on it.
Sure.
And then start slowly sending it upwards.
All
and
right.
listening.
Don't hear anything.
Okay. All right. Looks like there's nothing in here. I'm gonna leave.
Sure. So you're back out in the hall. There's one suit of armor now kicked down, lying on the ground in pieces. Like all the pieces kind of like came apart when it fell down, like armor does. Because you kicked it over. Yep. And then it's just the 2 sets of double doors.
Gonna go to each of the doors and open them up and look in.
Which one first? The one where you kicked
closest one.
Okay, so the one. Okay, 10 feet to your left. Then, when you come out of the servants' quarters.
All right.
Red velvet drapes cover the windows of this room. An exquisite mahogany desk and a matching high-back chair face the entrance and the fireplace, above which hangs a framed picture of a windmill perched atop a rocky crag. Situated in corners of the room are 2 overstuffed chairs. Floor-to-ceiling bookshelves line the south wall. A rolling wooden ladder allows one to more easily reach the high shelves. And it looks like the bookshelves are holding like hundreds of tomes. It appears like a library.
Looks like I found a library, guys.
Knowledge.
Is there any more art in there for you to destroy? Are you going to destroy the books next?
Are you going into the room or just looking in?
He'll go to the other door and open that one.
Okay.
And look into that room.
Gossamer drapes cover the windows of this elegantly appointed hall, which has a brass-plated chandelier hanging from the ceiling. Upholstered chairs line the walls, and stained glass wall hangings depict beautiful men, women, and children singing and playing instruments. A harpsichord with a bench rests in the northwest corner. Near the fireplace is a large standing harp. Alabaster figurines of well-dressed dancers adorn the mantelpiece.
All right, now this is my kind of room.
It looks like it might
and
be.
He'll go in there.
It looks like it might be like a conservatory, like a dancing hall kind of thing.
Yeah, and he'll kind of waltz into the room.
Okay, you waltz into the room.
You see him kind of like almost get into a dance pose as he just tiptoes into there.
Okay. You tiptoe into there. What's everybody else doing?
I'm still hanging out in the library. I'm gonna take a look around for any kind of arcane books or anything.
Give me a perception check, please. First roll.
And it's not a very good one. Plus 0 is 6.
You just see books. Nothing really catches your eye. Yeah, nothing really catches your eye.
So there's a harpsichord in this room, right?
There's a harpsichord in that room. So basically, fantasy piano. Medieval piano.
Right.
I believe that's what a harpsichord is.
He'll go over, twiddle a couple notes on
no,
it.
there is a piano in here, and there's also a harp. But it says harpsichord, so yeah, there's a harp and a piano.
Okay.
He'll
just go to each one of those and play a few notes.
Performance check for both. Just for fun.
What was the first one? What's the closest one?
It would be the piano.
You got a 9 on that.
You knock one of the alabaster like figures over, and you notice that they are just well-dressed skeletons.
Cool. And he got a 8 on the other one.
Cool. You just play a loud like cacophony of notes, not really caring about your performance.
Yeah.
You're all alone.
Yeah,
You're
he's
just
kind
like,
of
I
like
don't care.
blah, blah.
Yeah, nothing really of import happens. Nothing really happens aside from that one, like, well-dressed skeleton figurine just to fall and smash on the floor.
I'm gonna stroll back into that room while that music is playing and ask you, who plays that song?
Huh?
I was just wondering who plays that song. I was thinking we should keep it that way.
Florian's just like, what? These guys are weird. I don't get anything that they say. You know, like naming a whole bunch of places that don't exist. Ugh. Magic. And so besides the instruments, what else is in that dance hall / music
Chairs.
room?
Just chairs lining the walls. Where all people would sit.
No other doors?
No. No.
All right, he's leaving.
Sure. There's a fireplace again and 3 windows, but that's about it.
Okay.
Where are you doing? You're back in the hallway, the stairs going upwards, double doors that led into the library. That's about it.
You guys find anything?
Yeah, what have Jin and Ryan been doing during all this?
Jin was listening to Florian trying to strike a tune and failing miserably.
Okay, and what about Ryan?
He wasn't even trying.
Ryan's continuing on up the stairs.
Okay. So Ryan, did you slink off while everybody was doing their own thing, or are you waiting?
I was gonna wait until Florian hit that first note and then.
So you went up by yourself.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys kind of get together and you see Ryan's not there. Ryan, you arrive on the 3rd floor where that cold draft was coming down from. And you come to what appears to be a dusty balcony with a suit of black plate armor standing against one wall. It is draped in cobwebs. Oil lamps are mounted on the oak-paneled walls, which are carved with a woodland scene of trees, falling leaves, and tiny critters. And you see, kind of beside the suit of armor is a door on the westernmost wall, and then south of that door is another door, and then to the east, the right of that suit of armor is a set of double doors, and then a corner where another door sits.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can I sense where the draft is coming from?
Give me a perception check.
21.
21. You kind of get the sense that when you get to the top of this staircase, that door that's on the south wall, beside it, you can kind of feel a draft coming from the wall. Not the door, but the wall.
Okay.
Yeah. I can hear an echo. With myself. But yeah.
After feeling that, she's going to wait for the others to come up.
Okay. What's the rest of the party doing?
Jin's looking around for Ryan, very much alarmed because she's thinking that the mist or something got her, and she's just calling us, Ryan, where'd you go? Ryan?
Can I hear that from the top of the stairs?
Yes, yeah.
So Ryan's just going to call down, I'm up the stairs.
You guys hear that?
Oh, sweet child, don't give me a heart attack like that.
I'm not a child.
Yes, you are. We're coming up. Just stay there. Please don't get hurt or get lost. And Jin's going to make her way hurriedly up the stairs.
Okay. What's Florian and Kevenas doing?
Florian's going over to that library,
Mhm.
and he wants to give a look at what types of books are up there.
Cool. Same thing, please. Perception check.
Okay. 9.
Nothing of note.
Great.
Tomes just
This
including
place should just burn.
history, warfare, and alchemy.
Great. He's gonna light a fire. No, I'm joking. All right. You want to get out of here, Kevenas?
Yeah. Well, I guess we probably should follow them.
Yeah. This place. Yeah. And he'll like kind of shrug and go up the stairs.
Sure. Kevenas, you follow. And you guys get to the top of the stairs, and you can see the other two at the top of the stairs, kind of just standing there.
Ryan, you shouldn't go off on your own like that. We don't even know where we are.
And I don't even know you, so why would I stay with you?
Well, okay, I guess that's fair. I just don't want to. I want to make sure you're okay.
Her name's Jin. So if you remembered that, you'd know her.
I guess. Sure. By that logic, yes, I do know her.
There you go. All
See,
right.
we can be friends. And Jin's going to attempt to give Ryan a hug.
Yeah. Florian, in case you forgot. Golden hands, silver tongue.
Use. How could I forget?
Excellent. There it is. What do we got for doors in this room?
Okay, so
Lots of them.
from where you're standing, there's one to the south. And then to the right, to the left of that door, there's another door on another wall, where that is sat beside the left of a black suit of armor. To your right, as you come up the stairs, around a corner are a set of double doors, and then across the hall, little kind of curve corner of that is a single door.
All right.
And a draft coming from where I said that Ryan sensed.
Ah.
That only Ryan.
You guys. But I mean, like, do we still sense that there's a draft?
Yeah.
Where? That's weird. Where's that draft coming from? I don't see a window. Or I mean, I don't see a window.
The wall.
What? And he'll go over and like poke the wall with his sword.
You're walking towards the wall.
Yeah.
Where the draft is coming from, so you're going south from where you are right now.
Yeah.
Cool. As you pass by that suit of armor, it just swings at you.
Sweet.
As you walk right in front of it, because.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you guys all see this happen, and Florian, you can hear the creaking of armor as it's swinging at you. Just.
Yeah.
That is a 10 to hit.
Does not hit.
So it kind of like lunges at you with one of its hands, like punching you. Yeah.
You see him kind of dance out of the way, and like does a nice little pivot, followed by quick 3 steps on his toes, and he spins around. Whoa! Want to dance?
I need everybody to roll initiative. Nice.
I got 9.
9. All right. 25 to 20. 15 to 20.
15.
Okay. 10 to 15.
14.
14 and 12. Okay. So, first up, what's your dex modifier, Florian?
3.
You go first.
Florian is going to keep his spinning going and use his action to disengage and peel back 30 feet.
You can't get back 30 feet.
Well, as far away from that thing as he can get.
You can get back 5 feet and go down the stairs if you want.
Yep.
Okay, so you run all the way back down the stairs and get to the second floor.
Well, he goes. He breaks. He wants to get. He wants to make use of the disengage.
Mhm.
You know, he doesn't want. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
what else is going on with that? I mean, how big is this room then? If
Okay, so
I mean, it's is it only like a
it's
15?
it's so from where you were when it attacked.
Yeah.
5 feet back were all your friends. At the top of the
Yeah.
staircase. 5 feet in front of you is where that draft is coming from.
All right.
To your to the left of where that, to the right of where that draft is, are those 2 doors. The door on the one wall and then the door to the south, and then 10 feet away from the armor on its left side are those set of double doors, and the one door so kind of on the opposite wall of those double doors.
All right. He's going to twinkle toes away and open the doors, the double doors closest to him.
Okay, so you run and you open.
Or
yeah.
Or did he get a chance to actually hit the wall that the draft was coming through?
No. It attacked as soon as you stepped in front of it. The armor.
Okay. All right, then yeah, he'll just do this, like I said, and just go to the next set of double doors and open them.
All right, cool. Kick the doors open. Dusty cobweb-filled master bedroom has burgundy drapes covering the windows. Furnishings include a 4-poster bed with embroidered curtains and tattered gossamer veils, a matching pair of empty wardrobes, a vanity with a wood-framed mirror, and a jewelry box sitting on top of it with a padded chair. There's a rotting tiger skin rug on the floor in front of a fireplace, which has a dust-covered portrait of those parents from before above it. And you see a web-filled parlor in the southwest corner, which contains a table and 2 chairs.
Excellent. He's going to use the rest of his movement to get deeper into that room so
cool.
that
So
he gets some space.
You can basically get, to the bed. That's about 30 feet. No, it's actually 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet to the bed.
Excellent.
Cool. You're standing beside the bed now. Just run over, kick this door open, and go running in there.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just to get some space.
Yeah,
All right. Ends his turn.
All right. The animated armor is going to walk towards the stairs where everybody's gathered. And it's going to make 2 slam attacks. The marching order was... It's going to go for Ryan first with a slam attack. And that is a 10 to hit.
Does not hit.
No. And the second slam attack is going to go for Jin. And that is... Nope, that is a 7 to hit.
Does
so
not
just
hit.
clank, clank, clank. Its movements are so slow, you guys have the time to dodge. Just... Ryan, it's your turn. It's just standing directly in front of you guys at the top of this staircase now.
Pull out the rapier and just slash at it.
Sure.
It's a 14 to hit.
That misses.
Clang.
You just clang. Your entire arm like reverberates from the head.
Cool. She's gonna just kind of be like, oh, and just kind of pause for a bit and stay there, and that's gonna be the end of her turn.
Jin's turn.
Jin's going to... Is there enough room for Jin to get behind the suit of armor?
Yes.
Okay. Jin is going to run behind the suit of armor and attempt to kick it down the stairs.
If you kick it from where you are now, it's going to land on your friends. Because they're kind of standing
one?
in front of it at the top of the stairs.
I was thinking I was standing right at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, you're basically kicking like a really heavy suit of armor onto your friends.
Do it.
Okay. Jin is going to take the sword that she picked up from downstairs and attempt to just hit it from behind.
Okay, attack roll with the longsword.
12.
Misses. clang on its back. Nothing happens. Just clang, clang. Florian, from where you're hiding in this bedroom, you can hear the sounds of clang, clang, as armor is just getting hit with no effect.
Excellent.
Kevenas.
Going to take a few steps back down
Sure.
the stairs,
Sure.
just far enough to keep line of sight on him.
Yeah.
And from underneath my vestments rises a crossbow. And I take a shot.
Yeah, go for it.
And that's a natural one.
So you're like, you fire the crossbow bolt, and
It's like caught up on your vestments.
yeah, you like bringing up the crossbow,
Oh god.
trying to do like a hip fire kind of thing, like a quick draw,
Yeah.
and it catches on your vestments, and you just shoot a crossbow bolt through your vestments, and it just gets kind of caught in there and just falls to the floor, just and rolls down the stairs. Just the crossbow bolt
damn
does.
it,
The
I
crossbow
just
bolt.
bought these.
Yeah, the crossbow bolt rolls down the stairs. Just.
All right. Yeah, if I'm far enough back where I can just see him, I'm just gonna stay right there for now and start
Sure.
my process of loading back up.
Sure. Florian.
Can he see the guy from here?
Yes, you can kind of like peer out the double doors. And you can kind of see the suit of. You can just see like the arm of the suit of armor.
How far away is that? 30 or 35 or
25.
25. All right. First, he will try to. You'll see that bracer.
Yeah.
He like flexes his wrist, and a little crossbow goes like and into his palm,
Yeah.
and he fires a crossbow bolt at it from his little hand crossbow.
Sure, go for it.
Yeah. That's a 14.
Clang! Bounces off. Ting!
Excellent. He's going to take his movement and try to go to that wall. If he goes over to that wall, can he use his movement to like go like check the wall?
Like to like run behind like the where the suit of armor was and kind of like get to that draft wall?
Yeah.
Okay, that'll be about 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And if you go on you can get there in 30 feet. Yeah. Full 30 feet to get there.
Excellent. He'll do that
Sure.
and like shoulder the wall.
Okay.
Like just to check it.
Sure. I'll let you shoulder it as an action on your next turn.
Oh,
because you did the attack.
I mean, like, okay, so I couldn't use my movement to go to pass through the wall.
No. It's a solid wall, but
all right.
When you like hit it with your shoulder, like run into it, you see the wall kind of crumble a little bit. Or no, it doesn't crumble.
Okay.
It sounds hollow, like a.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so you guys see a crossbow bolt come flying out of a bedroom. Well, no, you can't see that as a bedroom. You see a crossbow bolt come flying out of a set of double doors, bounce off the armor, this armor, and then you see Florian running past the armor, shoulder the wall where that draft was coming from. Okay. Anything else, Florian?
Nope.
Cool. The animated armor is going to make 2 more punch attacks. One on the only 2 people it's within range, Jin and Ryan. So the first attack for Ryan is man, this guy's not rolling good. 9 to hit.
Neither
That's
are
not
we.
good.
And for Jin, that is a 13 plus 4, so a 17 to hit.
Does not hit.
A 17 doesn't hit?
My armor class is 18.
Shit. At first level? Okay, cool. Nice.
Unless I screwed up in D&D Beyond, it's an 18 I'm looking at.
Oh, I don't think we can see your stuff.
Let me just check real quick. Because, yeah, I'll check. I believe you, but I just want to check. Armor class 18. Chainmail, which you can wear because your strength is higher than a 13.
Ugh.
So, yeah, and you have a shield. That would be why. All right, cool.
Boom.
Yep. So it goes to punch you, and you just like block with your shield. Nice. Nice. Cool. Ryan, it's your turn.
Oh, oof. We're gonna go back in with that rapier.
Yes, you know, like pierce it with your rapier. All right, roll an attack roll.
Please.
It's like Florian's like at this like draft wall trying to like. Yep.
21.
That hits.
Hell yeah. Finally. 1d8 plus. That is 10 damage.
Nice. Yeah, you kind of like pierce this armor in the belly.
That's respectable.
And as you pierce it in the belly, you hear like whispering, discordant. You can't understand it, but whispering coming out of the hole. Like,
No thanks.
anything else?
No, I'm just gonna.
All right, Jin.
Why won't you move? Jin is going to attempt to hit the armor with her long sword again, the one that she picked up from downstairs.
Sure. Long attack. Yeah.
22.
That hits. Roll damage. As you're just like you can hear the whispering like and you're like no thanks, and you slash it on the back.
8.
8 damage. Nice. A 10 and an 8. Cool. All right. Yeah, you slash it on the back, and you leave this massive, long sword-esque gash on its back, and the same like whispers are coming out of the back now, like
That's not okay, but okay.
All right. Anything else from you, or is that it?
Nope, she's gonna stay there.
Kevenas.
Okay, so Kevenas saw the crossbow bolt bounce off of it.
Yep.
Okay, it's gonna be. He will have noticed that as he was fumbling to reload his crossbow, and instead reaches down and grabs this crystal between his legs, points at it, and begins speaking in a much deeper voice, casting Toll the Dead.
Wisdom save on this thing. And it's a suit of armor, so probably shouldn't be too great at that. That is a 14 minus 4, so that is a 10.
Okay, that is a fail.
So 1d12.
Sure.
Of Toll the Dead is necrotic, or is it psychic, Eric? I don't
know. Necrotic.
Yeah, so 1d12 necrotic.
Sir, that is 6 points of damage.
Cool. You guys can hear. You guys don't hear anything, but you see this weird like, kind of like green energy flowing through Kevenas' like crystal, and you kind of see that green energy coiling around the head of this suit of armor, and the helmet kind of crumples in a little bit, like an outwardly like a outside force just like slowly crushing the helmet from the outside. Kind of like Sauron when Sauron's getting
Lord
like,
of the Rings.
or yeah, when the Night King's when the Witch King
yeah.
is getting like,
Yeah.
It kind of looks like that a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else, Kevenas?
No, that's it.
Cool. Florian.
Florian will take one of his he'll actually say, you guys are doing great, and give he'll give Ryan
Inspiration.
inspiration. Yeah.
Cool.
So you have a D6. So you have a D6 for your next like attack roll if you want it to hit.
What does it look like when Florian gives inspiration?
He for this one specifically.
Yeah, this one specifically.
He's just, he just ran over here, shouldered this thing. It was like, you're doing great.
So like as he's like running past, kind of thing, he's like, "You're doing great."
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Ryan, you have a D6 of bardic inspiration.
Nice.
Now, what are you doing for your action, Florian?
Yeah, he'll fire another crossbow bolt.
Go for it.
Yeah. And that is 15.
That misses. Ting!
All right. That's it.
Okay. The suit of armor. It's going to punch right into Ryan's face. And then, as it cocks its arm back, as its second attack, it's going to elbow Jin in the face. So, first attack to Ryan is, fuck me, a 10 to hit.
That does not hit.
All right, and then the elbow coming back to Jin is a, nope, 16.
Does not hit.
So you're like, ugh, shield block. God fucking damn it. This guy's not hitting.
Neither are we.
When I first ran Curse of Strahd, this guy, like, did some damage. All right.
A lot of damage.
Ryan, it's your
Phil
turn.
Swift. Rip Phil Swift.
Rip Phil Swift, indeed.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Going back in with the rapier.
Okay, roll an attack, please.
It's a 20.
That hits. Roll damage.
Dirty 20. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a 5 for
5
damage.
You stab it through like the sternum now. The hole's a little bigger with this stab because you put like so much oomph in. You're like, ugh, and then more whispers coming out of the hole. The whispers are getting louder and louder though as like more holes are punctured in this guy. Anything else?
She's like, why won't you shut up?
Okay. Jin then.
She's going in for another attack with her longsword.
Go for it.
That's a 9.
You get distracted by some of those whispers, and you kind of just hit at a weird angle, and the sword just tink off the back of the arm, and little sparks go. Tss. Anything else?
Nah, she's staying there.
Kevenas.
All right. I know this is Toll the Dead is working, so
Yep.
I'm just gonna get a little bit louder, a little bit clearer, and try it again.
Sure. That is a 13 minus 4, so that's a 9. So D12 of damage, please.
It is 9 damage.
How do you want to do this?
There we go.
The crinkling of the helmet just continues until it implodes into the suit of armor.
Yeah. Cool. So yeah, that happens, and just like, poof, and the armor stumbles forward a little bit, tumbles over the balcony, hits the stairs, and as it hits the stairs, it shatters into all of its armored pieces, and the armor just clang, 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 clang down the stairs and out of sight.
Woo. Wow, that was close, guys.
That was getting a wee bit hairy, but that's okay. We're all fine. Everything's fine. Everyone's fine, right?
Yes, I'm fine. She's gonna put her rapier back.
This wall seems a little thin. I noticed it earlier. I'm gonna check it out, I guess.
It opens up, revealing a cobweb-filled wooden staircase leading upwards.
More stuff going upwards, I guess.
Florian,
But it
how do
seems
you keep
special.
managing to break things?
Hey, I'm breaking them just the right way. Magic, baby. Let's go.
Fantastic.
Gotta get up
So
to get down, huh?
you're like going up the
Yeah.
stairs. You're gonna go up those secret stairs. Cool. Give me 1 second as I see where those lead.
Ryan
Okay.
will be behind him, just
Okay. Yep. Of course.
following.
So yeah, as you like use the secret stairs, you come up, and because you found the secret stairs leading upwards, Florian, and as the book says so, you all are going to instantly, right now, level up to 2nd level.
Oh, woo!
Ooh.
Because you found the secret stairs leading to the attic.
Woohoo!
We're less squishy-ish.
Let me see.
Oh, we gotta roll hit points. Oh boy.
And you'll find yourselves in a bare hall choked with dust and cobwebs, and there is a lot of doors. There's immediately a door on your left and a door on your right. Down the hallway a little bit more, there is another door that appears locked from the outside. You can kind of see, you can kind of tell it's locked just from the outside. There's a door around the corner to the south, and then there is a door, another door to the south. There's southeast, and then there's a door to the south. But for right now, you guys are going to be leveling up to 2nd level, so let's do it. Roll your hit dice. See what you get.
4.
Roll 1 hit die to see what you level up.
Wait,
We're
And
doing
I
it
forgot to.
Are we doing them just here in the Discord?
Physical dice, yeah.
I rolled mine in dice rolling.
Sure, that's
needs.
fine too, yeah.
As did I.
That's fine, yeah.
All right.
And when you for new players that are using D&D Beyond for the first time, when you go to level up with your hit points, it'll say rolled health on your character when you go to do it. Add what you rolled without the modifier to that number. So, for example, if your hit points are like whatever that number is now in that little box, add what you rolled on top of that without the modifier. And if you roll a 1, you can re-roll once.
I wish I would have gotten a 1.
Oh no, I think I put this in the wrong spot to begin with. I put into override HP originally.
Yep, that is the wrong spot. All right, cool. I can do it for you, and then after the game, I will help you with it a little more.
Thank you.
Yep. So go to class, manage hit points. So yeah, override HP. That does not go there. So it'll say rolled HP. And right now your rolled HP is a 0. So you put the what'd you get? Oh yeah, so you put 10 in there, and that goes to 11. What'd you roll for your level up?
I rolled a 15.
No, you roll you roll a D10.
Oh, I rolled an 8 and a 7.
No, you roll 1. Run D10.
Oh, sorry.
You always roll 1 of your 1 when you level up.
Okay, the first one was a 7.
A 7? Okay. So you have 18 total hit points now, and you are 2nd level. So you now gain the ability of an action surge, so you can take an additional action on your turn.
Yay.
But you have to finish a short or long rest before you can do that again. So you get 1 per rest. Oh, hold on. What? Why do you have 2 plus 2 from your constitution now? I said plus 1 before.
I didn't touch anything. Because I had a +1 originally.
Yeah. It's saying you have plus 2 now. That's weird. Okay. Because you rolled a 17 total, right? Okay.
I would have rolled
Yeah.
a 8.
The first level would have been a 10.
Yeah.
And so if you rolled on the dice, it said 7. Then
Yeah,
your
hit points
total
are
rolled
19.
dice would be 7. So then, yeah.
Yeah, your maximum hit points are 19. Yes. Okay. Cool. All right. Yeah, so now every time you level up, just add on top of that number that's in rolled HP.
Okay.
And you roll one of your hit dice when you level up. So you'd be rolling a d10 every time you level up. Alright. How's everybody looking with their new hit points?
Less squishy.
Less squishy, looking good. Alright, so yeah, as you guys come up through this attic hallway, and you see this dust-covered bare room with all these doors, a locked door, 2 doors immediately flanking your left and right. We're going to end this at 9:45 to get to a good cliffhanger or not. You just have you guys going up a staircase. So, what do you guys want to do? There's 2 doors, left and right. There's that door that looks locked. There's a door to the south, and there's a door to the southeast.
You'll see Florian kind of like pull out a violin from his pack, like a violin case. He'll open it, and he'll start softly playing. And he's essentially just ritually casting detect magic.
Detect magic.
Yes.
What is it? Oh, my girlfriend with a hammer, killing our neighbors. Alright, so detect magic. You do not detect anything on this floor.
That's great. It's a 30-foot range, and it lasts for 10 minutes. So if
30-foot
anything
range?
magic
Okay,
does
cool.
appear, he would be able to see that it is magic.
Ooh, wunderbar, yes. So, what's up?
Hannibal?
Yes,
There's
Hannibal.
no poop around.
Hannibal's here. No.
Oh, no.
So yeah, what's the plan? Friends, what's everybody doing? Florian's ritualistically casting detect magic. What are the other 3 of you guys doing?
Now that I've seen combat, I'm being very cautious and hiding behind everyone.
Okay, cool. What about the 2 girls? What are you guys doing?
Which door?
All of them seem equally unappetizing, so I guess the closest one to us?
They're both closest to you. They're both immediately on your to your left and to your right.
I'll
Oh.
go to the one on the right. You go to the one on the left.
Okay, on the count of 3, we open them at once?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
1.
Both of you give me dexterity checks to see who actually does it first.
You have inspiration.
I do have
You do have inspiration. A d6 of it.
You know what? Just because I want to open first, we're gonna use that inspiration.
Yeah, so both of you just do straight
Alright.
dexterity checks, and then you can add Ryan, you can add a d6 of inspiration to yours.
That's not a saving throw, right?
Nope, just a dexterity check. So yeah, d20, whatever your dex modifier is.
That was a 4.
16.
Yep, so
Which
Ryan.
one of them is bigger?
What? Which one's bigger? What do you mean?
Yeah, of the ladies.
I don't know. What? How tall are you, Jin?
Oh, I'm 5'7".
How tall's Ryan?
5'3".
Okay, I'm behind the 5'7".
Sure. All right.
Oh, Jin
wow.
is not happy
All right.
with that.
All right, Ryan. Which door are you opening? Left or right?
I thought the one on the right is what I said,
All right.
right?
It's to your right as you come up the stairs. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So that's that one. Wait, what? Oh yeah. Okay, no, you've already been there. Sorry. Yeah. That is that room.
It's the TPK room.
So, you open the door and you see a dusty chamber packed with old furniture, chairs, coat racks, standing mirrors, dress mannequins, and the like, all draped in dusty white sheets. Near an iron stove, you see what looks like a trunk underneath the stove. Yeah, just like a room covered in just sheets over furniture. There's like a wood stove that's used to heat the house. And basically, this is a room that is, width-wise, it's 15 feet wide. Length, it's about 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet in length. And just for some, like, just an idea of, like, how tall the ceilings of this floor are. 13 feet high the ceilings are up in the attic. But yeah, a room full of covered furniture, and like I said, there's a lockbox. It looks like a lockbox under. What did I say that was under? My apologies. Under the iron stove.
Gonna go look at that.
Sure. You open it up. Can you give me a medicine check, please? Basically, what you see is a skeleton wrapped in a tattered bedsheet stained with dry blood. Actually, no, don't roll. Are you inspecting?
Because I got a natural one.
Okay. Are you inspecting it or no?
Yes.
You're inspecting it? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So it looks like she was killed by something. But as you go to dig through and look at her, you all hear like a and
Magic?
a specter that looks like the body in that box rises up, and it looks like a nursemaid specter covered in stab wounds. And surprise attack, actually not a surprise attack, but it's going to make an attack against you anyways. It rises up out of this box, and the specter is going to hit you with its life drain. It's going to put 2 hands on your face and just like a Dementor from Harry Potter try to suck out your essence. And that'll be
If I've never seen Harry Potter, can I just nope out of it?
It was a 1. It was a natural 1.
Oh, God bless.
So she comes up, she grabs your face, you wiggle out of it, and you guys can hear the and Ryan, what do you do when that thing this purplish nursemaid specter comes out of the box and tries to suck your soul out?
Nope.
Yeah, I'm fucking noping at it there.
You guys hear it, and you hear the commotion in there, and you guys peek your head around the door, and you can see this purpley nursemaid specter just floating there.
Gonna pull out a rapier, just hold it, and just stay back.
I need everybody to roll initiative again.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's not great.
Oh, that's not bad.
All right, 25 to 20.
22.
22,
Ooh.
Nice. 15 to 20.
Nice.
50.
16.
So 15 for Jin, 16 for Ryan. What did Kevenas get? Kevenas.
13.
Nice, you guys are all better than the Spectre. Florian, you poke your head around and you see this floating purple nursemaid ghost.
Ooh. Hey guys.
And from where just to get some to get some perspective where she is from you, she's about she's only 10 feet away diagonally.
Thunk. Crossbow.
At a Spectre? Cool.
Well, he doesn't know.
Yeah,
he doesn't know
I
any of this stuff yet.
That's true. Yep, crossbow bolt.
That's a 15.
That hits. Roll me some damage.
Oh, okay.
Just
5.
crossbow bolt hits it, but it looks like it's not as effective as you thought it might be. So it doesn't look like it takes the full damage.
Does it look like it's effective at all?
It looks like it's effective at all. Yes. It looks like it's effective. Yes.
Okay.
But not as effective as you thought it would be.
Okay, excellent.
It hits it, and there's kind of a resistance, and then it just flies through.
Hey guys, these things, this guy, he's not taking it.
Took the damage, but not all of it.
I think you guys, I think you'll do great, Jin. He'll give you bardic inspiration.
Back out on us now. You stay here with us.
So, Jin, you have bardic.
He's the biggest out of all of you. He's 6'1".
Tall.
So,
yeah.
So, Jin, you have a D6 of bardic inspiration. So, whenever you make an attack roll or want to avoid or you're doing a saving throw, blah blah blah, you can add a D6 to your roll, but once, and then once you do that, it's gone.
And then for his movement, he'll back up.
You back up into a door.
He'll slide around and find a way to get further away.
All right, so you go 5, 10, 15. So you can get in front of that locked door because it's only 10 feet to your right.
Excellent.
Or you can round the corner and go 5, 10. You can go 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 feet down to the southern door.
He'll aim for at
corner.
least. Oh, he'll aim for at least like half cover or full cover around a corner.
So you're good, yeah.
So that he can like peek around.
Completely around a corner, and you're like right around the corner, so you can peek around at your friends. Cool.
Okay, cool.
So you're up.
Yeah.
That uses about 5, 10, 15 feet of your movement.
Excellent. That ends his turn.
All right. Ryan, what do you do?
Ooh, we got ghosts.
Backing up, back through the door, and just gonna close it.
All right, use your action. Use your action to close the door.
And just be like, we should maybe get out of here.
Okay. And you gonna do any movement?
We're gonna go back the way we came.
You're gonna go back down the secret staircase?
Or is there any way
Yeah, there's tons of doors up here. Yeah.
Oh, I'm going forward.
All right, so you head on over to where Florian is hiding around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Florian, you see her coming over. Yep.
With just wide eyes.
All right. Anything else, Ryan?
Nope.
Jen, it's your turn.
She's gonna yell at Ryan as she goes by. Ryan, what did you do? What was that?
Magic, baby.
Yeah. So yeah, what are you doing?
Jin's going to crack the door open, and just kind of peek inside to see if it's still there or if it's like moved or anything.
Well, so when combat's happening, it's only like quick seconds. Everyone's turn is like a quick second.
Like 6 seconds.
It's like 6 seconds.
Hey,
so
she's gonna open the door back up.
That's your action to open the door.
That's my action. I'm gonna open the door.
But you do have your action surge right now, which you can use to make. You have to get up to the specter to make an attack if you wanted to, because you have action surge. But if you use your action surge now, you can't do anything. You won't be able to use your action surge again until you finish a short or long rest. So it's up to you what you want to do.
Okay.
But you did just open the door.
Okay, the door's open. Is the specter still there?
Yeah, it hasn't moved. It hasn't been its turn yet.
Okay. I'm going to yell at Ryan. Did you do anything like to provoke this, or did it just like pop out of nowhere?
I opened a box.
All right, thanks.
And disturb some remains.
We're gonna leave that part out.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
Okay, Jin's just gonna stand there, and she's gonna be ready in case it comes out.
Okay. Okay. All right. Kevenas. You see, yeah, the tall woman sitting there, opening the door to confront that floating purple nursemaid, and the one who opened the door and done everything to disturb the purple nursemaid has fled around the corner with Florian.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask, what the hell are y'all doing? And cast Armor of Shadows on myself.
Sweet. All right. Can you just let me know what Armor of Shadows does again?
It's Mage Armor.
Does it do anything different than Mage Armor, though?
No, it just raises me up from 14 to 16.
Okay. Oh, okay, cool. Anything else?
Maybe take a couple steps back. Just.
So you take a couple steps back. You're like 5 feet back into the other door. So are you gonna follow your friends around the corner then?
I'm gonna keep an eye on this door until it's closed again.
Okay, so you're gonna stay there.
Yeah.
All right. The specter is just gonna float right towards Jin and do a life drain attack on her. That is a 15 to hit. It doesn't hit. It's like, oh. And you just kind of like, no, and you like lean back a little bit as it tries to touch you, and it does not do that at all. So, back to the top of the turn order with Florian.
All right, so what have we got around me for options of escape?
Oh, yes. You have 10 feet to your south is a door.
Okay.
5 feet in front of you is a door that you can see is locked. Obviously, there's a lock on the door. And then 10 feet to your right is that southeastern door.
He'll quickly say, "Hey Ryan, see if you can unlock this door, maybe." And he's gonna go to.
Apologies. And then across from that southeastern door is a window. And that window is about 10 feet away diagonally. And it leads right outside into the mist.
Okay, so if he looks over there, it's nothing anyway, so.
Yeah, you just see a window with mist floating in front of it.
So he'll just open up the nearest door that isn't locked.
Yeah, so you go 10 feet south to that door?
Yeah.
Well, actually, both doors are actually both 10 feet away. The southeastern door is 10 feet, and the southern door is 10 feet.
They're both unlocked?
They're both unlocked. They're both 10 feet.
Okay. One closest to the locked door.
Okay, so the one would be the southeastern door.
There, that one.
All right, you swing the southeastern door open. Because why the fuck did you come in this house? Is basically what you're asking yourself. And you see a set of stairs going down.
Ah, I found the stairs going down. By the way, I think you will do a great job with that lock. I see the way that you are just moving and shaking. You'll do just fine. Inspiration.
So, to who?
To Ryan. Ryan.
Ryan, you also have a D6 of Bardic Inspiration.
Hell yeah.
All right. Anything else, Florian? Opening the doors in action, then you Bardic Inspiration. You still have you used only 10 feet of movement.
Yep, but he's not going to go down the stairs. He's going to wait to see what's up with the door that... he's going to wait to see what Ryan does.
Sure.
So he's ending his turn right there.
Okay, Ryan, it's your turn.
So again, she's going to pat herself down. And this time she's going to remember she's got her thieves' tools on her.
Fantastic.
And we're going to go try and pick that lock.
Alrighty.
Because the strange man said to, so why wouldn't I?
Sorry.
Give me 1 sec.
Ooh, that wasn't...
Yeah. Give me a check with your your toolies.
Tools.
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 Dexterity check with your thieves' tools. Yeah.
Well, there's like whatever. So if you have a dexterity skill.
Yeah. So you add your.
For example, yeah.
So add your proficiency.
Okay, go ahead.
Add your proficiency bonus to the roll. Yeah, and then a D6 for Bardic Inspiration if you want to.
Well, I rolled a 19.
Oh.
With.
Okay, you don't need the Bardic Inspiration.
No.
Okay. Yeah. The padlock just falls to the floor. That's your action to pick the lock, so you can't open the door yet.
She's just gonna turn to Florian and be like,
excellent.
All right.
You didn't even need my words of encouragement.
Anything else, Ryan?
No.
Jin, it's your turn. The specter right in front of your face, just looking at you, dead, bloodshot, ghostly eyes looking right at you.
Oh, aren't you a pretty sight to see? Jin is just going to try to hit it with her longsword.
Sure, make me an attack roll, please.
You do have inspiration as well.
Just in case.
So a D6 if you want.
I'm gonna save it. That was a 6.
Okay. Yeah. Right through it, nothing happens. What do you want to do? Sleep. You have your action surge if you want to do that. You have... Yeah.
I can still walk though, right? Can I walk through it?
You can walk through it. It is incorporeal.
recommended? No.
I'm gonna walk back about 5 feet.
Okay, so as you walk back 5 feet, it makes an attack of opportunity against you. Yeah. So it's gonna lash out at your face again, try to suck your soul out. And that is a 19 to hit. So that just hits you with your 18 armor class. Just, and it grabs onto your head and just kisses you and just starts sucking out your life essence. And ooh boy, this is CR1. This is CR1 creature, so you can't yell at me, and you can't yell at me because this is Chris
CR1.
This is Chris Perkins' book.
Right, but CR1
I know.
does not mean first level.
I'm just saying. I didn't
So
make
we
it.
could yell at Chris Perkins.
So Jin, you take 8 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh.
And you need to make me a Constitution saving throw.
You have inspiration.
And you have inspiration. You can use your bardic inspiration for this.
Please.
Okay.
So you can use bardic inspiration after you roll, right?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do it after you roll. So just so you don't waste it. Yeah.
Nat 20.
Woo! You succeed. Your hit point maximum is not reduced by 8.
Whew.
So you back up as this thing sucks a bit of your soul, but it doesn't suck out any life force essence, so it doesn't drain you of that. But you do lose 8 hit points. So update that on your sheet, please. And with that, you want to do anything else? You use your action to attack it, and then you use your movement to back up.
I'm going to stay there. Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna stay there? Cool. Kevenas, you just saw that happen. And you see her just kind of walk up and back up right into you, kind of push you up against this door. You're kind of like squished up against this door now, Kevenas. What do you want to do?
I'm going to slip out to the side and go, hey, she's nice. And cast Toll the Dead because I know that works in this house.
As you reach out to cast Toll the Dead, you get a feeling that it would have no effect, almost like it's immune to necrotic damage.
Oh.
So you cast Toll the Dead, but nothing happens. Just
Ouch.
Sorry, I tried, and I'm going to use the rest of my movement and move a few more feet away.
Sure, you're just like doop, 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 doop. Cool. The specter is gonna float towards Jin, pressed up against this other door, and try to do some suck face attack.
Good suck.
That is a 16 to hit, so that misses.
This is. Oh my god.
Just and with that, it's Florian's turn.
Florian is going to be like, oh, well done. And he's going to go over and open the door.
So you move,
10 feet.
Yep, 10 feet, and you open the door. This room contains a bricked-up window flanked by 2 dusty wood-framed beds sized for children. Closer to the door is a toy chest with windmills painted on its sides and a dollhouse that's a perfect replica of the dreary edifice in which you stand. These furnishings are draped in cobwebs. Lying in the middle of the floor are 2 small skeletons wearing tattered but familiar clothing. The smaller of the 2 cradles a stuffed doll that you also recognize.
Ooh. That's a no for me, guys. That was a locked door to more problems. And he turns around and says, "Oh, we should go." And so let's go. And when he says go, that'll be a healing word bonus action on Jin.
All right, cool.
God bless.
And you get 7 points of healing from that.
Oh, bless your soul.
And as you see the corpses on the ground, and you're like, no thanks, turn around and cast a healing word. And the specter just... That's what we're going to end the session for the week.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, finish your turn first, obviously.
Oh, he was going to spend the rest of his 20 feet of movement to get back the 10 feet to the stairs going downwards,
Yeah.
and then be like, let's go. Go 10 feet down the stairs.
All right. So yeah, as that all happens, the healing word, the specter, and Florian just goes down those stairs. That's where we're gonna end this session for the week. So,
Oh my god!
Guys.
thank you, chat, for joining us playing our first session of Curse of Strahd inside Death House. Sorry for a lot of the where are you guys? That'll be rectified for next week when I just put a map of where they are of Death House on Roll20. Not their tokens though, because that just costs a lot of extra time to do all that stuff, and it'll just basically reveal the area for them where they are, and that'll make things a little easier for next week. I was just a little rushed today getting home. So yeah, join us next Thursday at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time for more Curse of Strahd, as we maybe finish Death House next week. The good thing about Death House is it gives you opportunities to level up to level 3 before you get out into Barovia. In really interesting ways. Oh, you found a secret staircase? That's a second level up. So come join us, and hopefully they get to 3rd level next week. And get out of Death House alive and unscathed. They're doing pretty well so far. The only person who's been hit by an attack is Jin.
Through her own stupidity. She was trying to save the group, okay?
So, I'd like to thank you all for playing. I hope you guys are enjoying Curse of Strahd so far. I'm having a blast. The adventure gets a lot more fun and interesting once you leave Death House. But Death House is a really good introductory adventure for Curse of Strahd because it's like, what the fuck is going on here? So we're going to go through everybody. They're going to give us some closing thoughts and what they think of what's going on so far, what they thought of Curse of Strahd so far. And then we'll do some closing announcements, and we're going to get everyone on out of here so we can watch Critical Role in 5 minutes. So, yeah, Brittany, what'd you think of Curse of Strahd?
Well, considering this is like the first like actual campaign I've ever played, I'm so hyped. Like, I'm in love with this.
Yay! Good to hear it.
I'm excited for next week.
Glad to hear it. Everything should be fine and dandy and no one will die. Hopefully not. Spectres are scary. Anything that can drain hit point maximum or ability scores are scary as fuck.
Yeah, didn't realize that.
You guys are doing much better than the original group I ran through this. The original group I ran through this, 2 of them got knocked unconscious with that suit of armor you guys fought, and then they got knocked unconscious by another creature that's hidden in the house somewhere. So, good job, guys.
Death House.
Yeah, Death House. It's so fun. All right, Jeremy, any thoughts on Curse of Strahd so far? I know you're also new to Curse of Strahd. You don't know much about it either.
No, it's my first like official stuff, so I have no clue what's coming. Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
I've also tweaked the official stuff a little bit too because I know Rose has a copy of Curse of Strahd, and I imagine she's probably read through it. So
I have not read through Death House. So everything here is a surprise.
Fantastic. So speaking of that, thoughts, Rose?
You know, it's really great to be in this Curse of Strahd game because I joined the Discord a year ago.
That's right.
Because I was
Yep.
part of that Curse of Strahd game, and now
Yep.
like a year later, I'm finally playing the character I was going to play back then.
That game fizzled out due to scheduling issues, so it's nice to finally actually have you in the Curse of Strahd game. So yeah.
So, you know, and it's nice to play a not squishy caster. It's a nice change from Sunday.
Mm-hmm. All right, and finally, last but certainly not least, Garrett, what are your thoughts of playing Curse of Strahd so far?
So far, I think it'll be great once we get like maps going on. I think I was lost a little bit in there, and I just wanted to
kick doors open.
Yep, I just wanted to lay out all the paths, and I mean, you probably gathered by how I asked directions. Like, I'll just do the closest one, you know, because like keeping track of all of the doors and of all of the spots in the whole place. I'm just like the closest one to this, the closest one to that. So
we'll have a map next week when I have more time to deal with that. I didn't think to
and
do that.
conceptually, I thought Florian would like his voice would be kind of like an articulate surfer, if you get what I'm saying.
Sure.
But that type of low energy wasn't really matching what was required, so his voice might fluctuate here by the next episode.
Well, I mean, News's voice fluctuated a little bit too as he got into the role, so I
Yeah.
mean, it happens.
Yeah, his voice, News's voice started out kind of high.
It was like
Like
a
a-
Homestar
like,
Runner.
like a little kid.
Yeah.
And then no, it's like this.
I love it so much.
Yeah, News is one of my favorites too.
Yeah, he's so good.
I'm hoping that Florian can do something. Right now, it's difficult to feel him out. Yeah. So we'll see how that goes.
All right.
Thanks, guys. I can't wait for us to like become a machine, a party machine, and keep trucking through these things.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, thanks everybody for watching and joining us play Curse of Strahd tonight. We'll be back next Thursday at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time to continue this little romp through Death House and get into the core of Barovia, where the real fun begins to happen. Also, no Soldiers of the Lich Queen on Sunday because it is my birthday Saturday and I will be out of town until Sunday night. So I won't be home whatsoever for Soldiers of the Lich Queen. But also, Sam isn't going to be around either. So there's that. Wednesday, we'll be back with Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Continuing on where we left off last week with that. At 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesday. And then at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesday, considering if Sam's back, or if not, if Kate won't be there either. If Sam is not back on Wednesday, we'll be doing a one-shot of something I've been planning for a very long time. And Garrett and his brother will be playing themselves again like they did yesterday.
Great.
And we'll be doing a little, a fun little one-shot like the one we did on New Year's. But that's all I'm going to say about that because I don't want to reveal anything about that if I don't have to. So, thanks for watching, everybody. And we'll see you guys all next week for some more vampire goodness. So, good night, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.